Jim here. We're going to crack the code of Facebook algorithm, and we're going to cover what most people are missing and how the fortunes are made in Facebook ads, driving people to your website with Facebook ads. Who am I? Why you should listen to me? I've been running ads for 10 years, and I've been working in digital marketing agencies over 6 years now, and I have over 400,000 students on Udemy. So you're going to learn ton, guys. All right, let's get right into it. This is the audience that you're driving people to your website, right? This is the audience. You shall drive the audience with Facebook ads to your product page. Let's say you have one product so far and the product cost is $40. You're selling it for $40, right? Super clear. Everything is clear. So let's say you spend $100 on Facebook advertising, right? You spend $100 and you have 3x return on ad spend, which is good. A good ROAS, to be honest, guys. Most people are really happy with 3 ROAS. I mean, 3 ROAS is not a great ROAS if you ask me, because we're going to discover why it is not great ROAS. If you're happy with 3x, you're going to learn why. Because at the end of the day, you're not as profitable as it seems, and we're going to cover how we can actually make more money even with not increasing the ROAS, because not every product and business is going to have 10x ROAS, right? It's almost impossible. Most people are going to hover around 1.5 ROAS, 2 ROAS, and most agencies, they hover around 2x ROAS, guys. It's crazy. I've worked in like more than 5 different agencies, and I know how businesses and how advertising agencies work, and you're gonna see why most businesses are failing with Facebook advertising, and they don't see the value, and I will show you why. So as we covered, you're spending $100 and your return on ad spend on Facebook advertising is 3x. What does that mean? You're spending $100 and you're making sales worth of $300, right? So let's say your product margin is $50. You cannot control that. You can control finding different manufacturers and so on and so forth, but if you're doing drop shipping, guys, you're not going to be able to control that. Let's say you're probably going to have higher margins depending on your product, where it's coming from, so on and so forth. Let's say it's 50% margin. Some products have 50% margins, which means you are actually making money out of $300 worth of t-shirt sales. What you're making, half of it, $150 is profit, right? You see it as a profit out of that, but you didn't count the $100 ad spend. Let's minus that from the $150 profit. Now you're left with $50 net, real net profit. And also you have to minus Shopify subscriptions, plugin subscriptions, all the other manufacturing costs, the shipping costs and whatnot. You usually count that into the margin, but usually people don't count Shopify subscriptions, right? Those are not counted. So you're left with maybe 45, let's say 50 in this case. And are you really profitable? Are you really 3xing this? You just made $50 out of spending $100, which is not bad. But if you scale, this has the potential of going down. Usually when you spend more money, if you make this 100,000 a month, this ROAS, if you are at 3x ROAS at $100, this is more likely to go down. Of course, if you find really good winning creatives, this might scale up and so on and so forth. But I will show you how you can actually make this net profit even higher with the same $100 ad spend. Let's cover the second scenario. Let's say you're still spending that $100 on ads, and instead of just one product and selling that product and see you guys, all right, now you bought from me, see you later. Instead of doing that, you have one product page and you're selling that for $40 again. We didn't increase the price. We didn't do anything, but we have one upsell page. You have those plugins on Shopify. Comment down below. I can record those, how to install the Shopify plugins to do these upsell pages. If you upsell them a $90 jeans, which goes well but higher in value, that's what upsells are called, right? And then if they say yes to it, we're going to present a bracelet, which is a downsell, which is a lower cost item. If they say no to it, we're still going to do the downsell anyways, right? So upsell, downsell, we're going to do the downsell anyway. So usually what people say is, if they say no to this, we're going to do the downsell, but why not we add this anyways, right? So this is the point, we're going to add this. Let's look at the math here. Let's look at math without increasing the spend. How is our return on ad spend and actual profit is increasing? Let's go back. We're spending $100, right? Let's say the cost per click is $1. We also calculated we're making $300. Why? Because our ROAS was 3x initially, right? What that means is 7 people roughly buys. 7 people roughly buys to make $300 in sales. Since we included those upsell pages, let's say in this case, out of those 7 people, 5 people say yes to that downsell, right? 5 people said no and then said yes to this downsell. It's $50. In addition, let's say 2 people said yes to the jeans out of those 7 people, right? And what we did is we added $180 increased purchase value, and then we calculate it all. It is $480 and $520 overall in cost. Guys, don't make no mistake, we're still spending $100 to get those people into the door, right? Keep that in mind. These are the people who said yes to this product, guys. This is the 7 people who already bought the product in the 3x ROAS scenario. So we're not doing anything crazy here. These people already gonna buy, right? We're not talking about the people who are gonna say no to. Those are in additional profits that we can downsell to, right? People might say no to the t-shirt when they land on the page, but we present that with that option and they buy eventually, which is also crazy, but I'm not counting that into this equation. So 520, that is 5.2x ROAS. We're not increasing the price. We're not changing the creatives. We're not changing the ad copy. We're not changing the conversion rate. We're not decreasing the CTR. We're not increasing the CPM. We're doing nothing but adding upsells and downsells, which costs us nothing. We are dividing this by 2, guys. We're dividing this by 2. What does that mean? We have $260 in overall profit. Why? Because our profit margin is $50. We're actually making profit when we divide this overall conversion value, because we have to, get the clothing from somewhere, right? We have $260 of net profit. But as I said, the overall profit is calculated when you take the actual ad spend out of the equation. Now, if we do that, what happens? We have $160 net profit. It's more than double than the initial first $50, guys. So this is how critical this is. This looks like $110 difference, but if you increase the ad spend to $100,000, think about it, how much of a difference it's going to make if you increase the ad spend, if you scale. That's why, guys, these upsells and downsells are huge. This is called increasing the average order value. And this is why people fail when it comes to Facebook advertising. They get caught up in those in platform metrics. But if the business owner is dumb, but if the business owner is not open to changing things, you are leaving money on the table, and the money is huge. And this also is going to make you look bad as an advertiser if you don't convince the business owner to make those changes. Because look at this. Where is 3x ROAS and where is 5.2x ROAS? It's crazy night and day difference. If you gained some value, please don't forget to subscribe and share this video with a friend. See you later.